I'll read. Apologies. It's been probably, well, I think the 28th was the last update I done on this, the 28th of March for the dogs. I've been really busy over the weekend. I've actually been away and I forgot to pack the external mic, and there was no way I was going to try and record something without it based on previous attempts. So there's been a few days at it. I think probably since that £6.19 maybe was the last. I haven't looked back, but I looked to see the last update was on the 28th. So to summarise, it's still been going pretty well. We haven't lost any more on the green. You can see yesterday we made 14.46, the day before 27, and the day before that was minus 4p. The reason it was minus 4p was when I looked, there were two tracks that ended on a cliffhanger, so we lost about like £8 or £9 on each of those two tracks. That was minus 17. So we did make a profit that day, albeit from the last two cliffhangers, and I reset those anyway. So I just took that small 4p loss that day. If I highlight, if I highlight that bad week that we had with the two specific days, I think it was the Thursday and the Friday here and here, I can see we lost £70 that second week. And then so far this week, bearing in mind the end of the week is, it's Monday the 3rd today, and the end of the week will be tomorrow, Tuesday the 4th. So on Wednesday we'll have a full week, but so far this week we've got a profit of £88.99. So it hasn't been going too bad. The daily profits have reduced a little because obviously we've only got 9 green tracks still. I haven't been through the red and moved any in the green. Like I say, I've been busy. I haven't spent much time on this. In fact, I haven't spent any time on it really. I'll go into BF Bot Manager and show you where we're at. You can see the total overall strategy for laying every single dog forecast is at minus 82p. So that's got a bit higher. That's closer to zero than it was. We've now done 2,845 bets, so I've got all that data to look at. We've won 2,543 at 89%. As I go down, then I've lost, and I need to reset these, but I've lost Central Park, Crayford, and Doncaster in the red there. Doncaster was already off, Newcastle, Romford, and we've also lost Suffolk Downs, but we didn't lose it in the green for some reason. I'm not sure why. I haven't looked at that. And we lost Swindon, but that was never in the green. I'll reset all these once I've put the figures into the spreadsheet, because I haven't updated the spreadsheet we've just been looking at on the left hand side. So going into the green, you can see here Central Park, it's at £4. It was a bit of a shame on this one because, yeah, it must have been on the 1st. It ended on a cliffhanger, so I reset it and it was actually at £49, and I thought it was going to be the first one that got the £50 profit. But we banked it. We banked the £49 and reset it. You can see there's only 5 5 bets there since. It's a good job we did bank it because the first bet on the next year lost, so that would have been paused there at that point because we lost. We ended on the cliffhanger the meet before. I'm not sure if it was the 1st or the 31st of March. But if I move along here, you can see for Central Park we've got a profit of £71 in total because we banked 49. We'd already banked some before that as well. And the same happened with Crayford. I think it was exactly the same day. We ended up with 2 cliffhangers. Yeah, so it must have been like this next meet at Crayford was the 1st, so it must have been the 31st, which would coincide with the minus 4p loss. So it was Crayford and Central Park where they both paused. They both ended on a cliffhanger. So there's been a few bets placed on Crayford since, so you can see they've reset. This is 1 8 out of 9, that one's 1 4 out of 5, so they're just plodding along here. So our next highest now is Harlow at £42 there. I'm currently on. So you can see that none of them have sort of made it over £50 without sort of like that stopping or being reset on a cliffhanger. I'll scroll on the end and see what our highest profit is. So we've got £55 for Sheffield, which is good because that's still going. And we've got 71 for Central Park. So that's the dogs. Really, that's where we're at. Like I say, I haven't done much. I'll go back to the spreadsheet. You can see I haven't updated everything up here, so I need to do that. If I just go along and up here, yeah, I need to put the ones that I paused in, I'll put in here, and I'll reset. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to show you. Suffolk Downs. I didn't forget, but I didn't get on in time, and we're quite lucky here because it ended. So here on the last race on the 30th of March, it ended on a cliffhanger where we lost the last race and we lost £7. And because I've been so busy, I didn't get a chance to get on, have a look through them all to see if there was any. Because you more or less have to go on like sort of 10 o'clock at night to make sure there's nothing with the latest bet in red and reset it if there is. And I didn't do it for those via Suffolk Down, but luckily the next day there was a meet. I'd only put one bet on as well, and it won, fortunately. So we could have lost that one there, but fortunately we didn't. Whereas on the day before, I actually managed to reset these two. So that was the only other thing. And we still only got the 3 paused ones on the green. And obviously that means we've only got 9 green ones still running there. So like I said I was going to do, I will get a chance. I am going to go through the red list and see if there's anything that will move down to the green that isn't already in the green. Just looking briefly there. There's a 93 Perry Barber, that's already green. 98 Sheffield already green. 91 Yarmouth already green. There's not a great deal, I don't think. 93 Monmore, I think I'll move that one actually. I think I mentioned that before. The only concern I've got with Monmore, I think it's already been. Yeah, I'd already lost on the red at one point, pretty early doors. So I think I will move that one over and give it a shot. So we've got them 10 in the green. Because obviously, since it did fail in the red, it's now went 63 out of 68. And we would have made quite a bit of money out of that one if it had been green shortly after. It's up 93% there. So we will give that one, I'll move that one over for the next update and we'll see how that goes. Just an aside, just to conclude, I signed up for BF Bot Manager for an annual subscription. It's due in about 10 days. I've just had an email. I'm just in two minds as to whether I renew it. If I don't renew it, I won't be able to do these updates. I'm going to start doing these updates just probably once a week anyway now, because it's getting established, even though I haven't really had time to sort of look into all the detail yet. I'm just wondering whether I should renew or not. It'd be good to get your thoughts on whether you want to keep seeing this kind of video. I've got so much other stuff in the pipeline where I'm sort of starting to make a bit of money out of other things that I'm not even sure I'm going to keep this running. The only on one side of my mind says keep it running because it's making about 20-30 quid a day, which is nothing to be sniffed at. And the other side of my mind is saying kind of, well, we've had failures of these and we've lost 3 already, and is it chance, is it luck? Are we open to another fall? As you can see from the stats, I think we're 200 not, or was it 300 not? No, we're £266 in profit and probably less than, just about 3 weeks really, which is, that's really good. And I'm not, if I wasn't doing all this analysis and updates on the YouTube channel, really it wouldn't take up much of my time at all. So I'm in two minds. The problem with BF Bot Manager I've found is it's 30. I think it's £30 or £30 plus a month if you pay monthly plus VAT. Whereas it's by far more cost effective if you pay for an annual license, because it's only £119 a year which means it's £10 a month, but you have to add VAT onto that. £119 a year, so it works out about 130, 140. I can't work the VAT out on that. But it works, it works out at £12 a month when you include the VAT on your £10 a month. So it's whether I commit to another year and pay the 119. I might use the profit here. I've actually taken a couple of hundred out of the Betfair, my Betfair account. Because of this, I've taken 200 out. So, and I've done a few other bits and bobs on Betfair. So my balance is still pretty healthy on Betfair Exchange. Even haven't taken 200 out already. So if I do renew, I'll renew using the profits here that I've made, because obviously that's paying more than a year's worth of subscription. So I might do. I haven't got much else running on BF Bot Manager at the minute. I haven't really had time to get any strategies up there. I have got football one I keep to a video for and I haven't done yet. But I will try and get that done at some point. Okay, so that's it for now for the dogs. I'll move them on more over into the green this morning, and then I'll probably do an update in about sort of a few days to a week's time, unless anything majorly changes. I'll do another update well before the 10 days for the renewal, just to let you know what I'm going to do. Okay, now, thanks for watching. Cheers. Thanks. Bye.